Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Hi, all. Good evening. How are
Hi,
you guys?
thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, to all of you who are joining us online, my name is Christine, and I am with you once again, live from Gloucester, and ready for yet another session. So, it's a new week, guys, and we've got a new question. And our question today is, should we care about what others think of us? So what I would like you to do is to have a little think of whether you actually do care. Think about your life, what has happened in your life, and think about have you cared? And if so, why have you cared? And should we care? And what are you going to do about it? Are you going to now stop yourself from maybe caring too much? So let's start off with Arush. Arush, lovely to have you back. We missed you last Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you feeling cold?
Yes, ma'am. Here in Bihar, it is cold.
Oh, it's very cold here too. Okay, so Arush, can you please? Sorry?
It is my mom's birthplace here, so I have came for a winter vacation.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
This is my paternal grandmother's house.
Oh, excellent. Are you having fun with your grandparents?
Yes, and there are lots of kids also.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so can you tell us a bit about yourself? Can you introduce yourself, Arush, and can you tell us a bit about your day?
My name is Anush Kumar. I study in class 4. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And can you tell us how you spent your day?
First, I woke up in the morning. I think it's 7 o'clock. Then I was just then I just got ready for my exam because from 8 o'clock my exams will start. We're gonna start. This was my first exam. There is a whole timetable. Today is maths, and tomorrow is SST.
Oh dear. And how do you feel?
I
You
feel
feel ready?
good. Yes. Then after that I got ready. Then I joined my exam. Then it is only a 1 hour. Ma'am explains all the question and the answers. She only explains the questions and tells some figures.
Okay,
And then
very good.
after my exam, then I slept for some time.
Okay.
And then I woke up at 6 o'clock. I joined my 6:30 to 7:30 online classes. Then I'm joining your class now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so do you think we should care about what others think about it, what others think of us?
No.
Why?
Caring about what others think is normal and fine.
Sorry?
There are many occasions in our life. Caring about what others think is normal and fine. There are many occasions in our life where caring about what often others think is actually beneficial.
Okay.
So generally spend more time to proper yourself and care what others think of you when it is be beneficial and positive for you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
only listen to what others think of you or what others are thinking of you. if it's beneficial for you, if it's something that is positive, or if it's something that's going to make you improve. Okay, that's a fair point. How much do you think, so how much do you think you should care? So do you think you should care a lot? Do you think you should care a little? Do you think you should only just look at the positive comments and not really care, or look at the positive comments and maybe take them on? What do you think?
Like positive comment.
Mm-hmm.
And no.
And
Plenty
positivism, maybe?
positive is okay.
Okay.
And a lot.
Okay. Care about what others thought of you?
No.
No, you can't think of a time. You can't think of a story when other people, when others thought something of you, maybe had an opinion about you?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, let's move on to Nidhi. Nidhi, can you please, first of all, introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, ma'am. Myself, Nidhi Sonthalia. I'm married here in Jamshedpur. My husband is Vinit Sonthalia. He's a businessman. And I love cooking, dancing, and reading books. And I completed BCom honors. Thank you. And today, just I woke up at 7 o'clock. And from today onwards, my son exam started. He had 2 sit-ins today at 8 to quarter to 9, and then after 10:15 to 11. And then, as he said, Yugi, someone passed away in my family, so I have to go there also. After completing his exams, I went there with my mother-in-law, and then I came back in noontime at 2:30 at lunchtime after preparing lunch and all. Just here relaxing time. So after that, all completing tea and snacks, I'm here in front of you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So it's been quite a hectic day for you then.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, good to a point. It's been good because it's kept you busy, but not good because you've not had chance to rest. So what do you think? Should we care about what others think of us?
Yes, ma'am. Obviously, from my side, is means it's a must. Means we have to care about what other things. I always care because I always want to be being a bahu, being a daughter-in-law, being a wife, being a mother. I always want to be in the books, in their good books. No, so for that I always care. Whatever I do, no, at the back of the mind, I always studied ki will they like it or not. Means after marriage, life somehow changes. We have to look after ki what their needs become my preferences. No, so I have to go through them.
Okay, but
accordingly.
Do you think it's
I
helpful?
always yes, ma'am. I think it's beneficial. Somehow it's very beneficial because it says most of people used to say ki why should we care ki what they think. Means we don't have to indulge in that. No, he means it's our life. We have to take decisions. People used to say that, no, but at the end of the day, we live in the society. We have to follow their rules and regulations. Every society has their rules, regulation, borders, limitations. No, so it's good somehow, but somehow it maybe means if means because there are many people who are very destructive sort of. They are if you're doing something good, no, they pinched you by telling you no, it won't work. They are sort of at the back, they will destroy you. So you have to be far from that type of people. So you have to be later, you have to use your brain, which
Mhm.
one is protective, which person is your well-wisher and who supports you. So my family.
Nidhi? It's okay, don't worry, don't worry.
Hello.
Yes, you're back.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Some calls came. No. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for
It's
disturbance.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I just always it's good for me always because it's very beneficial for me. It proves very beneficial. They give me positive. They post me. They supports me. So I think it's good to hear someone because
Mhm.
at that you do whatever you like. First of all, or you do whatever accordingly. But yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so you think that yes, we should care what others think of us because we live in a society and it's part an
Yes.
obligation towards what others should think of us, and there's a certain obligation as to what we should do and to kind of always please others and abide by certain rules and certain norms.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
is there, I mean, is there a point where you should draw a line and not care about what others think of you and be your own person and be yourself? Do you think there is a point where that should happen? You should allow yourself to do that?
Is there a point in the if it comes to me, no, if it comes to
Mhm.
only me, then only I am there to take my decision. I am the only one who will take decision. I won't care what she thinks, what other thinks, what my husband thinks, and what my in-laws thinks. Because in a family, I live in a very big family, so ki in families it goes. Some people appreciate you, some won't appreciate you. But if it only comes with me, no, then I will only support me, myself, and my decision. I won't listen. I listen, but I do whatever is right and whatever I think of it will be right and it will be may prove best for me.
Okay, so when it comes to things that are not related to maybe traditions and norms and following certain rules, when it's related to you personally, you're very happy to do your own thing and be your own person and not really care about what anyone else thinks about that.
Yes,
When it comes
ma'am.
to
Yes,
becoming
ma'am.
being an individual, you don't really care about other people's opinions of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, very good. And if they did say something, how would you react to it?
Ma'am?
Let's say if they did say something, for example, I'll give you a very basic example, okay? Very, very simple this. Let's say you decided to wear a red dress,
Yes, ma'am.
but your friend thinks you should wear the purple dress, not the red
Yes,
dress.
ma'am.
But you go out in the red dress, and your friend will now think badly of you because you wore the red dress. What
Yes,
would
ma'am.
you, how would you react?
Ma'am, first of all, to means it will be little. I will possessive what I wear because it depends. At the end, if I carries no, and if I know I am the confident in wearing that purple or red dress, I'm looking good. I am confident, and if I carries well, no, then it I knows it suits me because he is the only one, no, that he's telling he or she is telling. So there are many more. If it majority goes no, no, it's no won't suiting you, it's wrong. Then might be I thought of no, I choose that wrong color.
Mhm.
But one or two, three, four doesn't matters. Yes, ma'am. Their
Okay,
thinking doesn't matters. No.
okay, excellent. So it doesn't, their opinion doesn't matter to you. You choose what you are
Yes,
comfortable in
ma'am.
and what
Yes,
you
ma'am.
think you and your husband will like.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Nidhi. Okay, let's move on to Samikia now. Samikia, I have a feeling you've got quite a powerful answer for this one as well. So can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma'am.
Good
I'm
evening.
Samikhya Sambardhana. I'm Samikhya Sambardhana. I'm in class 7 in St. Vincent Convent School. I'm staying in India in Odisha, Berhampur, and my hobbies are doing drawings and paintings. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And what did you do with your day today?
Yes, ma'am. Today I woke up at 6:30 and then I done my all morning work. After that, I have my school, so I went for my school at 7:30, and after I came back to home at 12 o'clock. After that, I have a type of snacks. I
Mhm.
just ate. I just ate, and after that I slept. After after waking up, I have to do my studies. Before having studies, I have the meal and then I have to study. So I studied with my brother. Me and my brother have studied. So we completed our studies at 6 o'clock, and after that, we just play, like we just sit and talk.
Mhm.
Talk a while. After that, at 6:30, my tuitions are there, so I went for my tuition, and after that, I came home and then joined a class.
Excellent. Very good. And what is your opinion? Should we really care about what others think of us?
Oh, ma'am, I think for me, I think that we should care, but in some cases we shouldn't too, because if if they talk about ourselves, we can know about if someone is talking about ourselves, if they knew that we are not that much good or we are not that thing, they want to change us like that. So we can know, and we may try that we can change ourselves that the way they were telling, and we can be good. So if for me, I'm thinking that if they are talking about us, we should think about that why they're talking just the negative things about myself, so I can make it positive by doing good. So I think we should think about others, and if our enemies are talking about myself in some the if we are good at those things, or we are that good, but they are talking that we are not good, we are doing that things, we are not paying attention, so we should ignore those things. Our enemies are I think so we should do that.
Okay, so you kind of analyze from where this is all coming from. If it's coming from people who do want you to benefit from their thoughts and their opinions of you, or whether it's coming from people who you consider enemies and are trying to do their best to get your confidence down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you have a personal story to share with us about what people think of you? And if you cared, did you care on that day about what people thought of you?
No, ma'am, I don't have
Okay,
anything.
thank you very much, Samikia. You're
Welcome, ma'am.
welcome. Next, let's move on to Navya. Navya,
Good evening, ma'am.
good evening. It's lovely to meet you. Can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello, everyone. My name is Navya Agarwal. I study in Calcutta Girls High School. I'm in class 7. And about my day, today I woke up and we had our school for choir practice, so we went. And it was our first time since our opening over here is not really open. So I was really happy to meet all my friends. And after I came back from home, I ate a little bit snack, and then I slept for some time. And after I woke up, I had my tuitions, and then I joined
Very
this.
good, excellent. And what do you think of today's questions? Should we care about what others think of us?
It kind of depends on the situation. some people say that it's our life and we should live it in our way, but we should also try to live it in a manner that we can improve ourselves.
Okay, so you're telling me it kind of depends on the comment,
Situation.
on the
On the
on the
situation.
situation. Okay. Have you ever had a situation where you had to care about what others thought of you, or had to ignore what others thought of you?
Whenever sometimes I get in a fight with my best friend, so she uses my negative point as a point to back me up, but I always try to dodge it off, and I always do because I don't care about it.
Okay. And how does that make you feel, not caring about it? Does it make you feel a bit powerful?
No, I feel that it's okay, everyone has flaws. We don't have to take it too personal, but we should also not take it as a pride. We should not be too proud of it.
Okay. All right. Good. Very mature answer. Very mature answer from from such a young age. Okay. If someone cares a lot about what other people think of them, how do you think that affects them personally?
I think they need some kind of closure because they always think about what the person thinks, and we should always make them feel it's okay. You have all these things. Not everyone is perfect.
Very good. And how will you help
Make them confident about themselves, so
Mhm.
that they can always they won't always be in there. Can always come out and speak and never be afraid if someone talks behind their back.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And this wraps up nicely with what you said about depending on the situation. So if other people think things of you behind your back and are talking behind your back, that is not nice. That is probably not a nice comment, and it's probably not a helpful comment. But if people do think of you in some way and talk to you personally, then the comment still couldn't be nice. It could be not a nice comment, but it could also be a comment that is nice and is going to help you. So it's like you said, Navya, it very much depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you very much, Navya. Thank you. Okay, moving on to Sanjana now. Sanjana. Oh, where's Sanjana? Oh, I'll carry on with Samikya. I'll ask you a few more questions, Samikya.
Yes, ma'am.
So the same question on to you. How do you think people feel when they are constantly thinking of what other people think of them?
I'm gonna repeat.
So if you constantly think about what others think of you, how do you think it makes you feel?
Ma'am, I think we shouldn't much think about others because if it's much necessary, so we should, but it's not that much necessary for thinking of others. It's also makes our time waste, and also if they are thinking much of our negativity, it's not for them and us not. If we will think about them, that why are they talking about myself, it's also makes our time waste, because they just tell about myself the same thing they will repeat, but we can't understand why they are telling those things.
Okay, and what advice would you give to someone who's constantly worried about what other people think of them?
Oh, ma'am, I would just tell him or her that if he just worried about that, so he should ignore that thing, and he should try to do that he or he wants to do, or he wants to be, or the to do anything he wants to do or anything he want to be. Just ignore the things they are talking.
Ignore the things they are talking to him, saying behind his back,
Obviously.
Okay, good. And if someone comes up and tells you something, how would you deal with it? Would you be embarrassed that they're thinking about something that you've done, or the way that they are thinking of you? Would you be angry? Would you be shy? How would you be? Or would you be happy that they've told you some facts of how they, what they think about you?
If they want to tell that I should improve myself, and if they are talking to me that to have they are giving me tips to do that to improve myself, so I will be happy for those things, because for me it will be an improvement in the thing they are talking. And if they are telling that I'm not good and I'm not this properly, so and at that time I will be more confident, means not that confident, I will be trying my best to improve myself, like I will try it my best for next time. I will be trying that. And if they're talking negativities about me that you are not good, and I will ignore those things, because if they will continue you are not good, you are not you are bad, then just he is only telling, no one is telling. So it's that he want to pull me down, or he want to push me. So that's thing I will ignore that things.
Okay, so you will just ignore anyone who's trying to put you down or give you anything bad, any bad criticism. Okay,
Yes,
excellent.
ma'am.
Thank you very much, Samikia.
Welcome,
Okay,
ma'am.
Sanjana.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, nice to have you back. So can you introduce yourself briefly to everyone and then move on to today's question? Okay, so the question is, should we care about what others think of us?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sanjana. My father's name is Velmurugan. My mother's name is Annapurani. I'm staying Tamil Nadu. I'm studying 7th standard in Raj Vidya Bhavan Metric Higher Secondary School in Thuriyur. My hobbies are drawing, painting, and reading.
Very good, excellent. And can you tell us, should we care about what others think of us? Why or why not?
We are caring others.
So
Yes,
should
ma'am.
you care about what other people think of you?
People think she's a good girl for caring my all the people.
Yes, but Sanjana, I don't think you're understanding the question. The question is, should you care about what they think of you? Should you care about their opinion of you?
Mama, I care the people's.
Why?
You ask I care.
Should you, if you care about what people think of you?
Yes, ma'am. People think she's a very kind person to care. We are, and she care others, and she's a kind person. She helping others.
So they think many nice things of you.
Yes, she got a good life, and all are say nice thing, nice thought me.
Okay. And why should you care about what they say, about the nice things they say about you? Why do you think you should care?
Mom, I have a ambition to care the
Okay.
peoples. For people are having a many troubles in life. Poor people not have money to buy anything and not live in the world. Not have money, those people not live in the world.
Sanjana, you're not understanding the question. The question is not why should you care about people? Why should you care about what people say about you? Why should you care? Should you care? Should you care that people say you are nice? Or should you not care? Should you care if people say, oh, she's got an ugly dress today? Should you care or should you not care?
Yes, ma'am. We care the people. People said about me very nice, and she's kind person. She's a good girl. That like ma'am. And I not care the people. People saying she's a very innocent person.
Okay, but why do you want to listen to what people say to you, Sanjana? Why is it important for you to know that they say things about you?
Ma'am, that is a very important.
Why is it important to know what they say?
For all are saying that words are very important to me.
Okay. All right.
And me, that is very important to me.
Okay. All right. So Sanjana thinks that what people say.
Mama, I didn't know that why that is important.
You don't know why it's important, but you feel it's important for you to know and for you to care about what people think about you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for sharing all your opinions and your stories. And once again, I wish you all a good night and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Good night, guys.